Number 2. Ready? Again. 3. Ready? 4. Let them get it. Ready? 5. Ready? 6. Ready? 7. Ready? Catch a bushel. Catch a bushel. Although you would take it. Hurry. Go. 1. Hurry. Go. Hurry. 3. 4. Hurry. Come. Get the ball. Get the ball. Hurry. Come.
7, 8, 9.
Come on, you. Okay. Ready? Come. Go. 1. 1. The ball over the net. 2. Let the ball to go over the net. 3. Let the ball to go over the net. Let the ball to go over the net. Say over the net. Over the net.
7,
Saraketa to no por esa mai.
8,
Hurry. Tata. Hurry. Come.
9,
Chapo, hit the ball harder.
10,
Hit the ball harder, Tata.
11,
Good job. Hurry. Come. Go.
12.
Nice. 1. Hurry. Come. 2. Hurry. Come. Go. Tata. 1 pass. Hurry. 1. Tata. Come. 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 Take. Hurry. Go. 1. Hurry. Come. 2. Hurry. Come. 1. Singapore. Stand up. Come. Tata. Tata. 1 pass. Hurry. 1. Yes. Bomba, come, what are you? You can do it. Smart boy. You're smart.
9,
Yes, come, go.
10,
Come, Maria, come, go.
11,
Yes, Mr. Come, go.
12.
Nice. Come, Maria, come, 1 back. Maria, come. Sit up. In the ball with the middle part of your racket, Gabu. I saw the ball. You're eating acha at school, eh? I can see that. That's why you're missing ball. You must eat carrot. Okay? Yeah, lift the ball up. 1. Yes, come boy, up. 1. Eyes on the ball, eyes on the ball. Yes, eyes on the ball. Don't miss the ball. You can't afford to miss this time of the year. Hurry. Good boy. Tatu Kamu. Come on, Tatu Kamu. Hopefully 1 Tatu Kamu. In the port, come to Sakara Kamu. Come on. Hopefully 1 Kamu. Come on, in my port, Tatu. In my port, Tatu. You get there, my boy. Come, 2 hands, come. Up. 1 hand, Tatu, go. Up. Nothing snakes. Hurry, come. Hurry. Up, hurry, come. Hurry, come, hurry. Hurry, I am the leader. I am the leader. In the bottom, the middle part. Don't jump the line. Hurry. Hurry, come. Up, hurry. Hurry, up, over the net. Hurry, come. Up. Hit the ball up. Break it up, come on. Come on, you hit it like this. You're not doing the same thing that I'm telling you. You must do this. Up. It's from low. Hitting the ball here. Racket must end up there. Okay? Here, there. Contact point. Racket here. Don't hit the ball like this as if you're killing some snakes. There are no snakes here in this ball. Here you come. Here you come. How many? Here you come. Bye-bye.
Well, Bafetu, Fadahang Petupra Oupa, a former tennis player, a renowned grassroots tennis development coach. Pra Oupa, Ukraine.
I'm good and you, bro.
Thanks for joining us, Pra Oupa.
Sure.
I think first things first, Pra Oupa.
Yeah.
Can you share with us, I think, your journey as a tennis player? I think dating from your formative years, through your introductory level, your development phases. I think also your your competitive and your maturation stages. Where did it all begin?
Okay. Firstly, I was fortunate. I was born from the tennis players. Both my parents, my mother and my father, they were my tennis players. They met at Stoffberg Escala. So then a star was born. I started tennis in 1968 at a very young age. I played competitive tennis. We used to play at Pimble Stadium, where it's a golf course.
Okay.
We had 8 tennis courts there by then, in the early 70s. We used to play tournaments there, and then I'm a finals way to see what at Pefeni, next to Pefeni Station,
Okay.
where now also we Mandela Sisulu Hospital.
Okay.
So it was nice those days, and you know, Mankola, in Tangazam, they used to laugh at me to say, "Hey, that is possible, cherry, hey," you know, Abafana and Ababona, I don't know that he's a sissy boy,
Yeah.
you know. But when I started appearing in the papers, by then it was a big thing being in the papers, or Daily Post, or the World.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy is doing a wonderful job. So that motivated me. I grew up playing tennis up until I represented Southern Transvaal with the likes of Robert Zondo, Lucky Powe. You know, in the girls' side, we had Abu Maureen Powe, Abu Timi Mukhwai was one of them. Tini Ramukadi, Julius Sevilla from Orlando East. I remember those guys, and I miss them definitely now lately, because from the look of things, I'm the only oldest tennis player who's still kicking the ball on the ground.
Okay, bro.
So far, I'm doing development. I used to work with Tennis South Africa doing development with them. So after everything, so I started my own thing. I'm at Moletsane Sports Complex now. I've got my own team that I'm running together with the parents, with the support of the parents, of which they are very helpful parents. Into running tennis, because tennis is a very expensive code. If you don't have support, then you're going to lose it. So, you have support, that's what I'm happy about.
And then, Oupa, during your development stages with tennis, what made you just think for tennis? I think for me, it's the way of life. It's my way of life.
Yeah, you see, what makes me think tennis is my way of life, because I can see the products that I produced. You know, I've got doctors, I've got lawyers, I've got accountants. Those are the kids that I coach today. Some are married, you know, they are doing well in life. That's what, you see, a healthy body goes hand in hand with a healthy mind. That's what I've proved to be on reasonable doubts. You see, a child who grew up in sport, compare him or her with an ordinary child in the street, you'll see a lot of difference. Because mentally he's matured, he grew up properly, eating right food, doing the right thing, getting to school, listening to parents, of which now lately some of these kids are right?
True.
So that's one way or the other of saying to me, Oupa, go on. You're doing a wonderful job for the community. Wow.
Like I was a proper.
Yes.
And then there is this notion, Oupa, in fact, to me, it's a question from me, I think, to you. Why tennis is not so popular, Kokasi? Why tennis is not so popular in the township? Why tennis is not so popular, I think, amongst the dark-skinned people. So is it a question of, is it for the selected few or the privileged, or is it for those who hold, I think, the highest social status within the community?
Yeah, you see, we grew up tennis being a white sport. Number one, tennis is expensive. Restraining rackets, getting balls, getting coaching lessons. Tennis is a very expensive coach. Tennis shoes, if you're a competitive player, in 2 months, all the shoes are worn out. You've got to get a pair of shoes, and tennis shoes are expensive, unlike any other sneakers that you wear around. So, definitely, you need financial support. Financial muscle, you must have a financial muscle to be a tennis player. And if you're doing well, we're trying by all means to promote tennis because there are potential sponsors, people who are willing to help, more especially business guys amongst the blacks that really see, this thing, it can work. So they help. We ask them to adopt the kids, buy them shoes, get them into tournaments. That's what keeps us going.
So, from your own perspective, Oupa, why is then that the tennis is not getting enough support? I think in terms of capacity building, in terms of licensing, the qualifications, but as well as I think tennis is not getting support in terms of the facility, point of view as well. What's your take?
Yeah, you see, when we grew up, the dominating sports were soccer, cricket, and rugby. Tennis was never known. It's only now that we're trying to change the face, Nabantu, to make them aware of tennis is one sport. Tennis is a team sport, and it accommodates a girl child and a boy child together. That's why we've got an event called mixed double. Yeah. In all the sporting codes, tennis is the only one that's got a mixed double event. That makes a boy child and a girl child get to understand each other working together as brothers and sisters. Oh, those are the things. And the one thing again, tennis, it's a one-man show. When you get into the tennis court, you're all by yourself. The coach has nowhere to assist you. You must use your own mind, your own experience, what you have learned on your own. So that's one thing I like about tennis. So, but gradually getting there. Black people are getting used to tennis now. And if, the parents see us coaching or the other kids, small kids, because here at Moletsane, I've got little kids. There's a boy by the name of Thabo.
Yeah.
Tibos Ditlari, yeah, that boy plays beautiful tennis. He's 7 years old. He impresses a lot of parents when they go past there.
Okay.
Fortunately, our tennis courts are just next to the main road where taxi goes past. They see people, they see tennis played, they just come in and find out what is the procedure, how do we get involved here. So gradually, as I say, tennis is becoming popular amongst the black community.
But then why is that the growth rate, I think it's not so rapid as opposed to other sporting codes as well?
Like I mentioned earlier, tennis is tennis is an expensive court. From the racket, you must have your own racket. If you're a soldier, when you go to war, you must have your own gun. You can't say you borrow a gun when you get to the front line. Wow. So strings are broken, you've got to restring the whole racket. Getting into the tournament, that's one big challenge for our kids, black kids. Because you find getting into a tournament, to enter into a tournament, you've got to pay 480. And some of the black parents can't afford that.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's why we're looking for potential sponsors, people who can afford to assist us, to help us there and there, to keep the ball rolling.
And another thing that I wanted to raise with you, Oupa, where are the young female tennis coaches in the grassroots level? Because I don't see them. Why is that there are no young tennis female coaches within the tennis as a sporting coach? Caucus election.
Hey, that's a nice question you ask. You know, as a male coach, I sometimes have problems, working with a girl child because they've got their problems, women's challenges. So working with them, it's a bit challenging for me. So we're actually looking for female coaches. But you see, the job that I'm doing, coaching, is not for everyone, more especially for tennis. Tennis people, they just enjoy playing themselves by themselves. But when it comes to coaching, it's a milestone.
It's a milestone.
It's a milestone. So right now, there's a girl I'm grooming. She's a senior girl. She used to play soccer. So she's interested. She likes tennis. Now she decided to forget about soccer. So she's in tennis. So I'm grooming her to become one of the female coaches in my team,
Okay.
to assist with some of the challenges that I'm having with the girls, Yeah.
And from your assessment, Oupa, and your own observation, do you think tennis has transformed generally? What's your view?
Transformation in tennis is still needed. I'm sorry to say, whoever is listening to me, tennis is still really white. It's for a chosen few, those who've got money. And when there's talent that we can uproot from our townships here, there's a lot of talent here in the townships. As you hear this say that young, gifted, and black, there are a lot of kids amongst blacks that are talented, that needs to be nurtured, but financial strain, that's the challenge that we're having, But definitely, if we can get those business guys that can assist, definitely we'll have the next Yannick Noahs, Arthur Ashe, Serena Williams, Vanessa's in the township here in Soweto.
And then, Oupa, hypothetically speaking, let's assume that I'm the Minister of Sports, Arts, Culture, and Recreation. What will be some of the pressing issues, key issues, probably that you'll want to address with me or the community at large, or those who are at the I would say highest position? What would be some of the pressing issues that you wanna just share or discuss with me as I said, hypothetically, maybe I'm getting Mackenzie, key issues.
One of the key issues is that we must build each and every township must have a tennis court, at least one or two tennis courts, whereby we train the kids. And the facilities that we've got now, they are used for a wrong reason. That's one of the challenges that I can address to my kids. Because we've got sport facilities that have been used for non-sporting activities. They have been rented, First priority, like yesterday, the very yesterday I was in the meeting. I was not happy because I even asked the sports and recreation guys, first priority, first preference is given to non-sporting activities. And when this facility is a sports facility, We told you, no, we must book whenever there's an activity, you must stay away, you know. Now, those are the things that are disturbing our progress in sport. So, and more money must be put at, because now, every time when you ask them, they'll tell you about budget. And then now, in those days, I remember every year, annually, each and every sporting facility used to have a budget. But now lately things have changed. I don't know, instead of things getting better, they are going down the drain, getting worse by day. So let's build up sport and get the kids off the street. I would ask Clayton to assist in that, and then put some more money into sports for the good of our kids. Because really, generation now yeah, it's off the line. Kids are smoking, hookah, pipe, or you name them, I don't know what they call these things. You know, they stay in the parks, not doing any sporting activity. So let's promote sport. Let's put more effort into sport, build tennis court, facilities must be well looked after, instead of being vandalized. Yeah, those are the things that I would ask Clayton to assist with, you know. And the people mustn't keep on volunteering. You see, the other thing that motivates people, coaches are not taking paid.
At the grassroots level.
At a grassroots level. I, for the one now, I'm just volunteering. I used to get paid when I was still working with TSA, even if it was not that amount of money, because I could hardly even buy myself a car, you know. But now lately, I'm just volunteering. I'm doing from the passion, the love of tennis that I've got at the Moletsane Sports Complex. It's only there and there where parents just assist the consent fee. And those monies, the consent fee that they're taking out, it's repairing rackets, you know, getting strings, getting used balls to keep the ball rolling. Coming back home, I don't have anything. I'm depending on my pension money. No, fish is not right.